Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space with me, Get Daved. This is the Disharmony expansion pack we're playing. And we've started off with a nice little bottleneck to kick things off. I do enjoy that. Well, not a ton right now to do, except in the turn. We have Xenobotany coming in, just I guess one more turn on top of that one. And we've just recently made a couple colonies, so we're doing okay in the grand scheme of things. Juin and Beetle complete their construction. The important one is the improved research rate. That's going to help us out a little bit. And another colony ship. That's... I guess that's kind of premature. Alright, let's take a look at what we can... Or, I'm just going to do another survey here. I guess we could colonize this planet. You know what? I'm gonna feel okay about that. But ultimately, we're going to need barren colonization or gas giant colonization to make anything more of what we've got here. So that's just... well, that's pretty impractical. So really, our path to victory is going to have to go through a better propulsion system. Which means we're going to need to spend 14 turns researching that. Well, actually more like 20, I guess. More money. That could work out for us. That would also give them something to work on while we researched. So based on the fact that these are only going to require a couple turns, and more money could indirectly lead to more research, I'm going to go exploring here. Only catches it's going to take... This like won't happen until like 2 videos from now. Just based on the rate we're going through turns, unless all I do is click the next turn button. The case could be made that we should focus on money right now. Or, you know, enhancing the faction through other related means. Oh, good. But I really do think getting the rush on the exploration is going to be more important. Hopefully other species are bottlenecked a bit like I am as well. But I got a bad feeling. And we'll go for wit. That will help our research. Xenobiology. Settling tundra planets can be good for research as well, I believe. Maybe don't quote me on that one, I'll have to double check. We have enough money for... I take it back. We probably don't. 140 to recruit. Okay. I don't really feel any particular pressure to hurry up on researching that. Or on buying that last hero. Our colony ship will arrive now, though. And I suppose I had a little bit of an inefficiency just now. +1 on Arid. That is probably worthwhile. And we could get 11 additional research. I'll do it. I'm not gonna like it, but I'll do it. Since we're building our colony ships in this system, getting a big investment towards the population growth is probably worthwhile. I'm just a little apprehensive just because of the financial costs associated with this. Happy and happy somehow boils down to content. Go figure. My citizens are the worst, and you can quote me on that. Alright, I think I like the look of this distribution better, so we're going to go that way. It only amounted to one more research point for me right now, but, oh, could be worse. Hydromiel. Dust water sounds delicious. And red sang sounds like a spice. Faruda. We'll pump up the research again. And a little bit of a mistake on my part again. Just this might end up being death by a million cuts because I haven't launched my colony ship yet. Yeah. Sorry everybody, this is me forgetting how to play the game. There we go. It's alright, this is a pretty marginal colony. It's not going to make or break the Empire. Also, our massive reallocation of production is giving us a pretty good research boost. Yeah, there we go. 6 turns. That's worth it. Thank you, production. We'll take one quick look here. Thought there was a technology that improved our efficiency on that. Would give us 50% of our productions devoted towards research when we do that instead of 33%. At 6 turns, it'd have to be pretty extreme for me to change my mind anyway, though. Well, I can't find it. Give yourself 10 Get Dave points if you yelled at the screen. Trying to tell me where it is. Alright, we'll just leave it at that. In this case, the team in question led by Gret and Zed Ormar. Wow. Cool. And cool, everybody. Some anomalies were created. I believe low gravity and Antonov rings are the new ones, actually. So I'm okay with that. That'll offset my tiny little mistakes I was making. And my scientists researched guns secretly. How did they know? Alright, I think I'm willing to commit to that one. It would have been nice if we got the positive status on this planet. But I'm not going to complain with how things turned out. Earlier I said Tundra was good for research. That was the alcohol speaking. It's good for production. Although I think with more advanced one... No, production or farming. I think we'll go production for now. Stealth construction. Not in a huge rush to build that yet, as we don't currently have any enemies. Although I'm sure that's... I'm sure that's just around the corner. If I swap those around at this point, it's still 4 turns until we get our big breakthrough. It could be that that number didn't refresh, though. Four, yeah. Oh my, 20 turns of half speed. This game is, like, got a xenophobic bias right now. Plus 15 research on star system? Yes, yes please. And you know what? These bonuses have been so helpful, I think I might go for that final hero, just... yeah, why the heck not? Pilot and administrator. I could use your skills. In $28. Crazy random events. What? Justice, whom I have heard is blind. Immoderate actions. Well, I do not approve. Okay, so they damaged a ship. And the other ship I have. Yay, breakthrough! What riches and horrors await them? Let's only talk about the former before we convince them to go. It would be simpler that way. Now we have some kind of interesting choices to make. I wouldn't mind improving my overall research. We have lasers. So, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of hoping those will be adequate defenses for the start. Superhero technology would be okay. I'd even be willing to hold out on hiring them. And we're going to go through money. Yeah, that's doing it for me. Minus 15% upkeep is also tempting, but I don't think we're quite at the point where that's more worthwhile quite yet. Alright. The Blue Sun. I've heard about this gang. They're trouble. Retreat? Uh-oh. Well, I have a feeling we're gonna lose our scout here. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna go that way. The Sheridan. Alright, we're neighbors with a new empire. That's, pretty lame news, actually. And they're doing okay here. Could spend 94 to accelerate their development. I'm not going to do that. They're going to get another person next turn, and that'll really help them out. I could send out my defender just to get the scouting going again. He would have been destroyed in that fight as well. So I think I'll just take my chances with having another scout shortly. It'd be pretty cool if we could colonize that planet. Unfortunately, I don't think that's how it works in this game. I should probably have another scout on hand anyway. How are the fids? Falling back a little bit. That's not sitting well with me. I'm not super keen on doing this, because those are going to cut into my finances right now. I don't... yeah. Influence area equals sensors. I'm gonna hold out on that just a little bit. Basically to see if I can get away with it, and we'll micro a little bit more money out of it. Run! Wait, I could colonize that place? I'm confused as to why it's red. No one's settled it yet. And it would be fantastic for me. I'm gonna try going for it. Particle scanning. Alright. We need to save $140, or pardon me, dust, for my hero. But that's pretty much it. I can invest the rest in trying to accelerate the development of the colony ship. +4 wit, or I'm going to go for labor now. Go get him, champ. Also, one thing I like is that we rip through wormholes nice and quickly. Alright, I was just checking to see if I could get it and not affect the development time of the colony ship. The answer is no. I'm going to launch the defender right away, just because I'd like to stake a bit more of a claim in that territory. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Beetle? There's an entire extra avenue of exploration that we could be undertaking right now. 3 turns, we'll have the research we need. Starting to think it might have been more beneficial for me just to get that other hero as fast as I could, but I've kind of committed to this path now, so I'm going to stick it out. Polaris Workshop. Ooh. It's got a little Starforge on board. Elves. It's Santa's workshop. That's amazing. If you look, there's a little tiny kingdom at the North Pole. How delightful. It's a shame we can't colonize there. Deserted cities on a desert planet. That's logical, all right. That's a really cool system. And I would not mind checking it out. We already saw that. Well, now I'm tempted to just go straight for Regulus here. I'm a little confused as to how this is. Maybe they have it settled and I'm just not noticing it. But I mean, I thought I was in orbit. Maybe there's some trick to claiming it that I'm not aware of. They'll probably take it as an act of aggression if I settle that close to them. And we wouldn't want that. No, sir. I suppose I should keep exploring with my scout ship. It's only a matter of time before they attack it there. Get out of there! Defender versus a Defender 2. And we can't retreat. Alright, let's take it to manual. This ship totally is without a prayer. All-out attack, my friends. And if we get an F, oh my goodness, they negated our, they won their little rock, paper, scissors battle against us. It's gonna be a miracle if anyone's alive. When it's only one ship against one ship, the battles are a little anticlimactic. Alright, at melee range we'll be at our most deadly, also our most likely to die. We did get some shots in, so that's nice. Goodbye, Defender. You defended yourself marginally. But we did learn a little bit about what weapons they're using. At this early stage, it's pretty easy for an Empire to change their combat priorities, but... Well, take off to the Great White North. It's a beauty way to go. Alright, I was hoping to get some colonizing done, but recent events have convinced me that colonizing over here will have complications. Alright. I'm still gonna make a quick stab at desert, because why not? And I think we need to revisit my friend and yours, the Defender. No, we'll do that in the next video, which I will totally remember to do. We need to hire a hero. Assign to the last system. All right. I guess we just don't have the sensors to detect this. The Hisho Empire. And as I feared, despite getting out there pretty quickly, looks like we've got a fairly problematic bottleneck on our hands. We could resort to aggression right away. That might be our best play at this point. Things to think about. Alright everybody, I'm going to contemplate this, and I'll see you in the next video, and who knows what we'll choose. I'll see you there.